Hello, this is a demonstration showing the Kapow Catalyst platform being used to automate a business process. The business process is the moving of leads from ZoomInfo to PeopleSoft CRM. So here's the main design studio for Kapow, and this is the core of the robot. You can see there's two basic branches. The first branch is where the information is pulled from ZoomInfo, and the second branch is where it's moved over to PeopleSoft. Now what we do is we open up a spreadsheet, and we actually use a spreadsheet. That's what's done right here in the robot. We use the spreadsheet as the mechanism to store the leads from ZoomInfo, and then when we move back over to PeopleSoft, we iterate back through the spreadsheet. So you can see the first branch, it's pretty clear. It actually logs into ZoomInfo, and in this case we choose a list. It's a pre-existing list. There's no reason you couldn't have the robot choose any list that you already had existing in your account, or any other sort of interaction with ZoomInfo that you can dream of. And so we go to the list, and then what we start doing at that point is iterating through the people on the list and start storing their information back into the spreadsheet. So you can see that's what's happening here. It's on the second record, so it's stored information into the spreadsheet for the second record. So then when that process completes, when it iterates through all of the records, in this case there'd be 4 of them, you can see the iteration here. That's the looping control inside the Kapow Catalyst platform. It makes it very simple to loop through things in a sheet. Then when the spreadsheet is full, we move back over to PeopleSoft and log into PeopleSoft. And so here we've logged into PeopleSoft, and we're going to use the menu to go to the section of PeopleSoft where you'll add a lead. And so we're here, we drill right down to the menu and click down to the section where you add a lead. And then we move back to the spreadsheet to start pulling the information from the spreadsheet. Now, one of the first things that we're going to want to do is find out whether or not the company that we're about ready to put the lead in for already exists. So this is the business logic that you see right here. It's going to go through and actually check for Kapow Software, which is the company for the person that we're about ready to add as a lead. And that's what this does here. This logic says, it literally says, did you see the words no results? We didn't see the words no results, so instead we're going to take this path. So that's a business logic branch right there, and a good example of how the Kapow platform is very, very flexible in terms of how you can interact with a web presence. So at this point, since the software company already exists, we're just going to click on it and then start entering the actual lead, and that's what you can see is going on here. It goes back, we need a description, so we're going to call it a ZoomInfo lead. And then from that point forward, you can see what we're starting to do. We'll actually go back to the spreadsheet and grab information about the person that we want to add, and then we'll start stuffing that information down here into the contacts. And then finally, we'll click on Add New Row here, and that will add the contact to the record. So that's the core robot. Let's take a look at what happened internally. Sure enough, when we ran it, there's the 4 leads from ZoomInfo that hit the Oracle PeopleSoft CRM application, and they did so in a completely hands-off mode, in a completely batch automated fashion by running the robot that you see here.